you're wasting half of your training time. And I'm going to prove that to you right now and show you how you can fix it. I'm guessing when you get to the top of a rep in your strength training that you then lower back to the bottom, right? Reasonably intuitive. But when you think about what we're trying to do with strength training, it's increase our strength by working at our current threshold. The closer we work to our maximum strength, the stronger the signal we send to our body to build more, and so we progress. But if you are lowering voluntarily in the negative phase of your movements, you're by definition working less hard than you could be. Because if you worked at a certain level to get to the top and that level doesn't change, well, we know that we're about 40% stronger on the negative. And so if you're just keeping the difficulty the same and voluntarily lowering, then you're by definition backing off and working below your max, even if you are working super hard on the way up. And now that I've been actually forcing the negative for about 5 years, getting to the top of my movements and increasing the load to the point where I start to fail and failing all the way down, it blows my mind that I was ever wasting half my reps. And it's not just half your reps, half your training time. It's the most potent, most effective parts of your reps. Because you can work at such a high level on your negatives, make things so much more difficult. It's actually the strongest signal that you can send to your body. It's active failure. You're trying to go up, but you're being forced down. It's the heaviest load that you can handle. And so for me, this is now where I train the most intensely, use the highest progressions possible, see the most progress. You can see this in a handstand push-up, for example. If we think about the difficulty here coming from the amount of our body weight we put on our hands when doing this overhead pressing motion, I can work as hard as possible all the way up. But if I keep my body in the same position, I'm then just skipping that half of the rep. Instead, what I can do is start to stack so much weight on my hands that then despite continuing to try and push overhead, I'm actually being forced down. I can spend the whole lowering phase of this imagining the rings are 2 dumbbells that I'm trying to press overhead. And this burns. This is crazy heavy, but you can do it. And you do this a couple of minutes of work and you are gassed. And that's all I do each week is 1 set of that before coming back next week to do the same movement again. The returns you would get on forcing your negatives are not linear. It might be half your training time you're skipping, but it's much more in terms of the potential gains you could be making in a fraction of the time that you're currently training. Don't underestimate the power of this technique.